I've been ignored. We up all night until the morning. I can't say no. Oh, you don't get me love drunk, pulled up over you. But we don't feel guilty. The more that we keep singing, creeping, leaving, hotel rooms, night drops, needing alone. With my girl and my phone face down. Hope you don't call when she's around. I know that you need me now. Oh no, it's touching go. And that's just gonna be different. Even if tell her that it's business. We mix bad with good intentions. Oh no, it's no joke. We ain't looking to hurt. So good that we doing it dirty. I won't say no. I can't say no. Because I've been ignoring. We up all night until the morning. I can't say no. Ooh, you don't get me love drunk over you. But we don't feel guilty. The more that we keep singing, leaving hotel rooms, I just leaving
Can you alone, feeling the seek in your moan? Leave me in the zone, he leaving, I creep in your home. I get you jiggy up, I get you a lease in that chrome. A nigga finna go crazy, just answer your phone. Yeah, I seen you with your man on Rodeo Drive. SMH, thinking about how I was in those styles. Yeah, you wish you was with me, you see me in the ride. You also see my bitch, she's sitting in passenger side. Let's just speak the real, I'm putting all passion aside. You know we started off as friends, we just happen to vibe. And you my guilty pleasure, fill me with letters and lies. I think I'm at my best, you should have savage as high.
love drunk, pulled up over you. But we don't feel guilty. The more that we keep singing, creeping, leaving hotel rooms, I just leaving alone.
It's so delayed.
Oh, but I'm not gonna be able to see those.
Yeah. Maybe what we should do is. Ooh, I don't really want to do this, but I'm going to. Sorry, guys.
Hmm.
Do that.
Yeah, because I can see that.
What else, Speech? Where you see my brother at? What's going on, everybody? Curtis Smith here.
Colleen Smith. You're looking up though.
Good, because I'm looking at both of them. Low-key Conversations, how y'all doing? How y'all living? How y'all feeling? Oh, it came by the spot. That's what's up. How's everybody doing? How's your week? What's going?
Technically, the week starts on Sunday.
How was your week? Past tense. How was your week? Past tense. Don't nobody pay attention to
Why
that.
is it so close?
That can't go no further back, baby. See, the point was to have this stuff done, Betty, before we hit the button. Is that better for you?
Yep.
You're still not going to be able to read it.
Yes, I can.
Oh, you can see that?
Yeah.
With your bionic vision? Your bionic contacts?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Ooh, it's warm in here.
I think you're having hot flashes.
I'm not having hot flashes. It's warm in here.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I'm hot.
Yes, you are.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, what's going on, y'all? I just wanted to check in, see how everybody's week's going. Was going. New week. Tomorrow's Monday.
Patriots Day.
It is Patriots. Yeah, alright, so she tried to tell me that.
Shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up. She tried to tell me that Patriots Day didn't become official. Like, Patriots, she said that Patriots Day. Okay, so it's only a Massachusetts holiday. We know that. But
Is it though? Because I
Yes.
think I made that
No,
up.
it's only
Okay.
Massachusetts is the only state that recognizes Patriots Day. But she tried to tell me that Patriots Day didn't become a thing until after the Boston bombing. Like she was so positive. She was so sure. It's like, no, babe, it happened after the movie.
I didn't say after the movie.
She's like, that's why they named the movie Patriots Day, and it's been a thing ever since the movie came out. What? That is not true. I've lived in Massachusetts for a long time and celebrated Patriots Day pretty much since I got here. Not celebrated it, but I knew it was recognized after the movie. It was a good movie, though. Whatever happened to that dude?
What dude?
The kid.
I think he's still in jail.
I don't care. I was just curious for half a second.
Well, tomorrow's Patriots Day.
Tomorrow is Patriots Day. Are they doing the Boston Marathon?
The Boston Marathon.
Marathon.
They painted the ground today. I guess. I don't know.
I haven't followed the Boston Marathon since the bombing. That's sad, but I didn't really care. So I didn't care nothing about the Boston Marathon. I didn't care nothing about the Boston Marathon before
Oh,
the
I thought
bombing.
you meant the bombing.
No, I didn't. I never really paid attention to the Boston Marathon. Nobody I knew ever ran in it. And like the only reason I ever tuned into it was after the bombing, and then it was like, oh, this is okay. So, and then after that, I wasn't paying attention to it no more. So what I want, all right. So it kind of came up. So
What was
first
that?
thing, hold on. First thing I want to say is congratulations to Ball,
Yes.
to
That was a great fight.
Kendrick Ball Jr.
Yeah.
We went to the fight last night, and he was successful. Good job. He was successful at winning the WBC. What was it about? The WBC championship. So congrats to him. But while we were at the fight, not even while we were at the fight, but at some point yesterday, I saw a post and it kind of intrigued me. So it said, why is it that men are taught?
Oh, I saw that today.
Yeah,
I was like, that's a good question.
yeah. So it was like,
Why is it men are taught how to treat women, but women are not taught how to treat men?
Yes. I sat and I thought about it for a little while. And, men are always taught, treat women with respect and, walk on the outside of the street, open car doors and hold doors for the woman and this, that, and the third and all of that. But what do y'all get told? Don't take no shit from nobody.
We just gotta learn on our own.
Don't take no shit
They
from nobody.
send you out into the world and say, good luck.
That's what they teach you. Don't take no shit from no man. Like, we just all assholes. Like, don't take nothing from no man. Don't ever let a man disrespect you. Don't ever let a man put his hands on you. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. But,
They don't teach you how to treat a man.
yeah, like, I like my doors open for me.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not gonna start opening doors for you.
you could pay the bill. Like,
I mean, I've done that before.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it's.
But I'm not opening my own doors.
But I'm saying, why you can't open the door for me? Why can't it be like, reciprocity? Like, I do it for you, you do it for me.
Because anytime I've tried to open a door for you, you think it's weird. But then you have something to say if I'm just standing there waiting for you to open the door.
But okay, again, but then that's like what we're taught. But
Not all men are taught the right things.
But women aren't taught nothing.
I know. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. Maybe if you warn me about the topics before we go live,
Oh, so if I
then
told
I
you
have
ahead
time
of
to
time,
think about it.
if I told you ahead of time, you would have had an answer for me.
Yes. I would have had time.
Because it's just not. It's not. I feel like it falls under the umbrella like the whole double standard thing.
Why is it that you think women aren't taught?
I don't know why you're not taught. I've never.
Maybe.
So my whole, like, my big thing is just like the respect piece. You know, like I try to encourage, you know, the women in my life, the young ladies in my life, like, just don't take nothing from nobody, but, you know, give respect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, give respect to get respect. But there's really no, like, what do I tell them? Like, make sure you got a hot meal every night. Like, I don't want to tell them that. Like,
I think maybe
that's just
maybe
weird.
it's just expected from women because we're supposed to be nurturing. So if we automatically should know how to be mothers, then we automatically should know how to be wives. And it's just assumed that we already know, so we're not taught.
Yeah, but and then like, nobody teaches. You don't really know how to conduct it, like, men or women, really. Like, I feel like I think I said this before. Like, I feel like it's all just you learn as you go.
Yeah, and I think
that's why-
different relationships teach you different things.
I think
Like,
that's why there's so many.
it's
failed
trial
relationships.
by error. Or fire.
I think that's why there's so many failed relationships. It's like you did this one. Okay, something didn't go right in this one. You move on to the next one. Try something different. Okay, that worked, but then this piece didn't work. Dump that one. Move on to the next one. And like,
Trial by error.
yeah, but that's not. I don't know. That seems exhausting.
But so not every relationship is going to be the same though. So how are you going to teach somebody early on what to do? So someone's going to teach me, okay, you need to cook for your man every night. And then what happens if you get a man that wants to cook? And then you're like, oh my God, I failed. This is not what I was taught.
Let him cook.
Yeah, but that's not what you're taught.
I don't mind if you don't cook for me every night.
Okay.
I don't. Like, there's nights when you're tired. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm really not awake, you guys. Just so you know.
There's times when you're tired, you don't feel like cooking. And I don't mind that. Like, I don't think that I don't really I don't expect a lot from you. Can you say the same?
No.
I don't have, like, high expectations for you. Like, I don't think that there's anything that if you didn't do it, I would be like, oh my God. Like, why didn't you? Like, I don't think that there's anything that you could not do that would spark anger in me to the point where I'm mad at you for not doing it.
If I went a week and didn't take the hair out of the tub.
I do that anyway.
No.
I still do that.
And not my hair.
I don't know, it's so much hair. Jesus, I'm done. It's not me. It's not me.
Chris said cook together. The problem with that is...
Who said that?
Chris.
Oh, what's up, Chris?
Gary said, I walked away for a minute. What are we talking about?
Alright, so we're talking about the double standard in, like, people that are taught certain things. Like, men are taught certain things as to how they're supposed to treat a
Woman.
woman. But women aren't taught what they're supposed to be, like how they're supposed to conduct themselves in regards to treating a man. Like
They're
men,
only taught how not to be treated
yeah, like,
to themselves.
don't be don't let a man disrespect you, like stand your ground, blah, blah, blah. But men are taught, treat a woman with respect, don't ever put your hands on a woman, open doors, we have a laundry list of stuff that we're supposed to be we're held to a certain standard. Y'all don't got nothing. Y'all got nothing. Like nobody never came up to y'all and told y'all like, yo, do this, do this, do this, do this. And it's like, well, okay, I take that back because I know that there are some mothers that teach their daughters when they're growing up,
I guess.
cook. You know what I'm saying? Like make sure he got a hot meal at home. Like make sure he's,
I wasn't
he
telling you that
he
stuff.
feels secure in his home and things like that. But what does that necessarily entail? Like in regards to like make sure he feels secure in his home. Like what does that mean? Like how do you make sure I feel secure at home? What do you do?
How do I make
What
sure?
do you do?
I make sure that I pay the bills. I mean, technically, I
Clean
pay the
that
bills.
up. Clean that up. Clean that up.
All right.
Whoa, wait. Clean that up.
I make sure that the money that you deposited into the bank account goes to the bills
Okay.
that I physically pay.
Okay. Clean that up. Don't put that shit out there. Don't put that shit out there.
I make sure that you have dinner. Aside from general speaking life into your man and being supportive of his goals and mission.
Encouraging.
That's been
Yeah.
super underrated.
Facts. Facts. Like, just to...
I support everything that you do. Most of the time.
Yeah.
But if I don't support it, I'm going to tell you.
I don't think that it's ever... Okay. So, yeah.
I don't think that... Yeah, I don't...
No. I don't think that there's ever really been an instance that I can think of. There probably is. I just can't think of it right now. I don't think there's ever been an instance that jumps out at me where I've never felt supported by you. I've been in relationships where I haven't felt supported. I can't say that you've ever made me feel like that. I can say that if I don't think it would ever come to a point where you tell me that you just don't support me in anything. I think everything would warrant a conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you...
Like, I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah. And then we would talk about it and see why you don't think it's a good idea. But to just come out and flat out not support me in something, I've never felt that. But I have felt that. I know what that feels like. Just the lack of interest in certain things that I've done in my life while in relationships. That's... I would consider that not supporting. Like, I don't know. I try to stay interested in what it is that you do.
Mm-hmm.
I make an effort. Like, you come home, you talk, and you tell me about your day.
You don't give a shit.
It's not that I don't give a shit. I listen. I be listening when you be telling me stuff.
Uh-huh.
I listen. I do.
You do listen.
I do listen. Like, it's not like on, how they get at, how they talk on them TV shows. What? No, she did. Oh, she crazy. Like, nothing like that. Like, I'm an active listener when you talk to me. But as soon as you're done talking, like, I forget everything that you know. Like, I'm in the moment when you're talking to me, but I'm not there. Like, I don't know these people. I still, no bullshit, I still don't know what the fuck you do. I don't know what you do at work.
But I tell you every day what I do.
You sound like you're a dispatcher. You dispatch for...
What?
You dispatch.
I do not dispatch.
You dispatch for...
That's not anything that I do.
What do you do then? Please tell me.
I do a lot of things.
Tell me, because there's a camera, so I can... if ever I forget again...
have multiple roles.
If ever I forget again, I can use these as reference, so I can know what you do for work. What do you do? I know where you work. Like, I know how to get there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you do when you go inside.
So there's a lot of things that I do.
Like,
So one of my job roles.
Okay, wait, ready?
What?
I don't, because that might put me to sleep.
Um,
It's a lot. What do you do? What do you do? Seriously, what do you do? I'm joking. What do you do?
So I set people up that are coming from detoxes or hospitals or other clinics
Yeah.
to get their methadone dose.
Okay.
So either they're traveling or they're transferring. So the it's a lot of paperwork. So it's going through to make sure there's like a biopsychosocial and a history and physical and their dosing history and their talk screens. And
you're in charge of all of that.
I'm in charge of putting all that together, making sure it's all there. And then when I have a full packet, is what it's called, then I give it to my boss, who either sends it off to the chief medical director or she can sometimes approve them herself. And then they get approved. And then I have to put the paperwork together, get it in the system, so that person can start dosing with us, whether it's a transfer or a travel or a direct admit. Those are the ones that are coming from detoxes or hospitals. A lot of times there's paperwork missing, so you're calling like the other clinics or the hospitals, those coordinators. So that's one aspect. The other aspect is admission days. So admission days are people who are coming off the street. They're in withdrawals from heroin, opiates,
Yeah.
whatever.
That part of it I know.
Yeah,
I
so
know
those
that.
admissions are coming in to start fresh.
Yeah. And then you get random calls, like if somebody like something happens with insurance or whatever the hell, they can't get their dose or whatever, they go through you guys.
Yes.
What? You sounded like there was a butt coming.
No.
Oh.
So the other thing that I do specifically is the court mandated programs.
Okay.
So I no longer do the driver's alcohol because I have way too much
On your plate.
on my plate already when it comes to the other court mandated programs. But we do, or they do, the like if you get a DUI.
Yeah.
And the court says you have to take this class. So we set them up, the packets go out, they have to fill out the packets and send them back. Then we make their appointments for their intakes and schedule them for that. The other thing that I do is our anger management and our PAVE, which is Partners Against Violence, so domestic.
Yeah.
So anytime someone has to go through that, whether it's the court or DCF, I get those fax referrals or the phone calls from DCF workers or parole officers. And I have to set those up.
Okay.
That's what I do all day.
Well, it's a lot though.
Yes.
It's a lot all day. So
That's
your
why I
days
take a
full.
nap.
Oh God, with the naps. I don't have anything against naps. I just don't think that they're necessary every day.
Listen, the main reason why I take a nap is so I can be awake for you.
Oh,
That's really why.
I know it is. I know. But that don't work.
And that was not taught, by the way.
What?
That's the whole topic of this conversation. We just went way off track with my job.
No, I asked you because it's just a matter of knowing what it is that you do and you feeling supported by me in what it is that you do.
Thank you.
I support you. You don't pay the bills. Not all. I gotta say it again, y'all. She made that sound real crazy.
And then make sure that your dinner's in the microwave if I go to sleep. What? I don't microwave your dinner.
Hot Pockets every night.
I put it in the microwave.
TV dinners
So
every
all
night.
you have to do is come home
No, you do.
and
You do.
set it up.
You do. You hook me up, and I'm
Even
great.
when I'm sleeping.
You do. You
What else do I do to make you feel secure?
I never really thought about it. I'm being honest, like I never really thought about that. And I'm quite sure, like if I really like broke it down and compartmentalized everything, like I'd be able to tell you. But I don't feel a need for anything outside of what it is that I have now. That's how I know that I'm secure in. Like that's how I know that I'm secure with you. Because I don't feel the need for anything, anywhere else. Like, I used to go out like, a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do that no more. Mostly because I just don't want to. And because we live too far away now. Like, we live way further than we used to.
Yeah, but
But
you
it's
didn't go
not,
out then either.
No, I did. My Taj was my spot.
What? For like an hour?
What you talking about?
That's not going out.
It's outside of the house.
Okay.
It's outside the house. Like I used to feel the need to be outside the house like a lot, and I did absolutely. Like I was
news to
getting
me.
stopped. I was going stir crazy sometimes, like just sitting around doing nothing.
That I know. Like if we went like a week without doing anything,
Yeah.
you were like, ugh.
Like I get stir crazy. I feel like I gotta do something. I gotta get out of the house. I gotta be around other people. Like just
Not
socially. Yeah. Not you.
That's what you're saying.
No, I'm around other people. Like you included, but like you can be there or you can not be there. But
It didn't matter either way.
it didn't.
Wow.
It didn't. Like if you came to me, if I was like, yo, babe, I want to go such and such place, and you was like, nah, I'm tired. Alright, you tired. I still want to go.
That's, you know what? I think that's how I know that I'm secure in this relationship.
That's not really being secure. That
No.
could just possibly be, I don't feel like going nowhere. Like, you.
No, but there was a time, a while ago, I don't know, a long time ago, I guess. But there was a time that I would, if you were like, oh, I want to go here, or I want to go there, do you want to come? And even if I didn't want to, I would feel obligated, like, oh my god, I have to go, because he's going to feel some kind of way if I don't go. Yeah, but in my head, that's the way I was thinking.
Oh, I won't.
And now, I'm just like,
Oh, I won't.
okay, bye.
Yeah, like. But I
That's
still
when I
feel
can
like
catch up on the shows that you don't watch with me.
I still feel like there are times where, like, if I go somewhere, if I, make plans and you're not included in the plans, you might feel away.
Yeah, sometimes, but they're usually for a reason why I feel away.
Why?
I don't know. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I know if I'm feeling that way, there's a reason.
Okay. So we talked about it last night. The boxing shit.
But that is a reason.
So
That's a reason, though. That has nothing to do about where you're going.
Oh, that's what we talking about? I was just saying if I made plans and went somewhere and you weren't included in those plans, you would feel a way about it.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
But you make it sound like it's because of where you're going. Like,
How did I make it sound like that? I didn't even say nothing about location. I was just saying in general. Like if I
yes, I feel some kind of way about you going over. I mean, I get you need a guy's night and you need to go watch boxing somewhere else. But that has been our thing for like years. And now all of a sudden, the last, I don't know, 2-3 years, it's been that long, I don't know. But now you have new friends.
they're not new friends.
No, I mean not me.
They're not new friends.
No, but they're not me.
No, they're not.
So you have someone else to watch boxing with.
Yes.
But you don't care.
I don't. It's not that I don't care. I care. But what am I supposed to do about it? What would you like me to do?
Nothing.
Not go?
No, just acknowledge my feelings.
Just get the invitation. You're like, yo, Doc, come through. Such and such fight is happening Saturday night. It's just fellas. Nah, bro, I can't make it. Like,
No, just acknowledge.
she don't feel it.
Just acknowledge that while you're there,
You're sitting at home mad because
I'm
you're not
home.
with me.
I can't get it on the TV. So I got Jen sending me videos through text messages of every single fight. And I'm just alone.
I don't know. I understand what you're saying, but this is what I do believe. I don't think that couples have to do everything together. I don't. Like, if you guys are good in your relationship and you do a lot of stuff together, then cool. But I still think there needs to be separate, you know,
Hobbies.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Separate hobbies, separate date night, like not date nights.
Whoa,
Separate,
whoa.
not date nights, but,
Separate
like,
date nights.
not date nights, like separate nights,
What
like
are
if
you
you
going
going
on,
out,
dude?
hush, like on nights where, like if I go watch the fight or whatever, like
Then I find something to
then
do.
you find something to do
Okay,
with somebody
well, in
else,
that case-
like with your friends. You know
Okay,
what I mean?
in that case, for future reference, can you please tell me
In advance.
when you make plans and not just be like, oh, shit, Isaac wants me to go watch the fight tonight.
I know,
And then I go, I don't have no plans ready.
it's not always last.
No, it's been last minute. And then I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm not doing anything. Especially when it's on a Saturday and that's date night.
Fight nights don't happen on Saturday.
Okay, so I need to know in advance that date night's not happening, so then I can find a friend.
Okay, duly noted. But yeah, it needs to be, you know, you got to have your own individuality, you know. Nights that you, like on days when I'm at work and I think we have a good balance of that. Like if I'm at work late one night or whatever and
Yeah, see,
go
that's.
get your nails done or your pedicures
Yeah.
and all that, like,
But I'm always alone, so I can respect that you need time. No, listen. I can respect.
you making me sound like a real bad guy. Like, I'm always alone, I don't pay no bills.
I'm just saying. I can respect that you need some alone time. If you need to tell me, if I'm not acknowledging that in the moment, then I would like you to tell me, babe, I think I just need a couple hours of alone time.
I gotta be able to come and tell you that though and not be made to feel bad about it.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get that out there. I gotta be able to come to you and tell you that I wanna go do something without you and not have you, you know, make me feel like a whole asshole.
All right.
about it.
I'm having this revelation right now. This is not something I've thought about before.
No, and I'm not
But-
saying that. I'm not saying that this is, you know, you're a habitual offender at that. I'm just saying, I don't want to come.
I'm
to
just
you.
saying I acknowledge the fact that I have a lot of alone time. Like, I can do whatever I want after work, basically. And 9 times out of 10, I just come home. It's not like I'm like, oh, I'm going to go to Carmen's today. Because I know I have to do things at home. And I know I have to get up the next day. But I do. I'll go get my nails done or plans.
Yeah, I feel like there needs to be a healthy balance. But to get back to what I was saying, well, the original topic,
Oh.
there has to be a way for women, like, there got to be some, because we got, like, for us as men, we got a lot of stuff that we're supposed to be living up to. Got a lot of expectations, and then for y'all, it's not much.
So I think part of the problem is that women, as girls, we just see how our mothers are. What our mothers do for men.
Yeah,
So you learn by what you see.
I
I
guess.
think
No, yeah, you're right.
I was not taught how to treat a man.
Yeah,
I mean, basically, my mother did everything, and the man did nothing.
yeah, but there gotta be something, you know, like cooking and clean, like cooking, making sure the house is clean, you know, and supporting, you know, your significant other, you know, that all seems like it's supposed to be, you know, not necessarily expected, but it's just there anyway. Like, there's nothing specific that women are told as, you know, young girls coming up as to how, because men sit their sons down and have the talk. Like, men sit their sons down and have the talk. I know I did. Excuse me. They sit their sons down and they have to talk about, you know, treat a woman with respect. You know what I'm saying? Do this, do that. You know, hold doors. Don't ever put your hands on them. Even if they disrespecting you, don't disrespect them. Like, I've had that conversation. But I don't know if y'all do that. You don't do that? Do you do that?
I mean, if something comes up in that moment with one of my girls, I will correct them and be like, you know, maybe he's dealing with this. Maybe you should have a conversation about this, or. But that's all I got. Like, what else am I gonna say? I'm never gonna only take their side. I'm going to.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like what I just said, and like I have mine. Mine's on
Yeah,
Facebook.
but what am I supposed to say?
I don't know. Hey. All right. So look, you're here.
Okay,
No. Come here. Come
No,
here.
I just want to say hi.
No, come here. All right. So you got a boyfriend.
All my bags.
You got a
Yeah.
boyfriend. All right. Did your mom ever sit you down and have like a conversation with you in regards to how you were supposed to conduct yourself in the relationship?
No.
Never.
No.
Would you expect her to?
No.
Why not?
I mean, I wouldn't expect her to unless I was talking about it.
No, so the conversation is, why is it that men are taught how to treat a woman, but women are not taught how to treat a man?
Because all men are the same?
No.
I'm joking.
What? What does that even mean?
I don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, would you expect it to happen? Like, would you? Okay, not even. Would
It
you
should happen.
Yeah,
'cause it's like
that's what I was gonna ask
equal.
you. Like, not would you expect it, but would you welcome it? Like, if your mom,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, if she sat you
Because
down
it's
and
like gender, like, it's like thinking that men have to have a talk, but women can't. Because they're women, not men. You know what I mean?
but if,
Like, they're just expected to know how to treat a man.
Yeah.
Because women are taught, like, what not to take
Yeah.
from a man.
Yeah.
yeah,
but not-
to tolerate certain things,
Yeah.
but not necessarily,
But not how to treat a man.
yeah, or what to look for in like what to look for in the relationship that you think may or may not be good for the relationship in your man. But you would welcome it.
Yeah.
But I think when, like I was
I
saying.
don't think I need it. That's what I'm saying.
But
I got this. I got this.
she's such my child.
I got this.
But what I was saying was, if anything happens between you and your boyfriend or Michaela,
Why'd you say that?
all right.
You want to
Anyways,
expose him?
so if anything happens and I feel like you could have did better or you could have said something better, I would tell you though.
But see, the thing is, you wouldn't know.
No, but if we're having a conversation, like we had a conversation.
Yeah.
Remember that I'm not going to talk about the conversation, but
Yeah.
remember I said like you don't know what he's going through, so don't joke about it because he might only be joking
Oh, yeah, I know.
to make you feel better. So
Yeah.
I do have conversations.
Yes,
Yeah.
but see, that's the thing.
It came
she
up.
doesn't know him like I do, and I know he's taking it as a joke.
Yeah, okay, but this is what I'm saying though.
But it
that
came up
that
because
conversation
something
is
happened.
that
Not
that
because I said,
conversation happened
"Listen."
because that like something had come
Yeah.
up. It
Because I was
wasn't like
talking
a
about it.
yeah, but it wasn't like a preemptive conversation that y'all had before you even had a boyfriend in regards to, or even in the beginning of y'all relationship, where it was like, okay, you got a boyfriend now, so
So you're going to be respectful,
Be
of
respectful.
him.
Talk like that.
no, I'm
No,
saying
she
like
hasn't though.
yeah,
No.
because
Because
it
we're
wasn't
not
expected
expected
to
to.
do so.
We just know.
Guys are expected to do that. Open the doors for her. Stuff.
I spent all my $200.
Great. Did you get leggings?
Yeah, I got 2 pairs of leggings, and then I got like 3 black shirts, and I got a sweatshirt and some sweatpants and a shirt. Yeah, I went to American Eagle and I got some shorts. Yeah.
Great.
Hey.
Hey, those two kids want me to go out there. They want me to play basketball with them.
You got homework.
I don't got homework. I'm on vacation.
Don't tell them that. Tell them you got homework.
Nah.
So yeah. I guess if it's welcomed, then you know. Well,
But-
again, she just said she would welcome it,
Yeah.
but she just didn't expect it because.
So
it's
it
nothing
goes
that you
back
get
to
for
like,
everything.
what are you teaching them?
What, the girls?
Yeah.
Like, what would the conversation be?
Yeah. just to be supportive?
Well, I'm not a female.
Okay.
I don't know how to conduct myself as such
But what?
in a
Okay.
relationship.
But as a man,
Yeah.
what are your expectations in a relationship? Yeah, I want to know.
My expectations in a relationship, from my partner,
Yes.
going into a relationship,
Or just in general.
no, chill. Going into a relationship, chill. I need, I need support. I need support. I need honesty, blunt, brute honesty if necessary. I don't ever want to be blindsided by nothing. And just you gotta listen. Like, I need somebody that can listen. Don't be judgmental. It all sounds kind of cliche and kind of, obvious, but I need some. That's it, Like, I need somebody that supports me. I need somebody that's not judgmental. I need somebody that's willing to have a good time. I need somebody that can talk and hold conversation. And, somebody that could be objective. Sense of humor.
I feel like I'm writing your dating profile.
Like, I'm just saying, like, going into a relationship.
Yeah.
Like, that's the type of stuff that I look for.
So
like, somebody that can hold my interest. Period.
So once you're in a relationship,
Yep.
do your expectations change?
I think your expectations change as the relationship goes, because when you're in it, like when you're really in it, like when you're like knuckle deep in the relationship, you see certain things and certain things shift, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to shift with those things. Like, there's certain things that you're just gonna have to accept about the person that you're in a relationship with. Everybody might not be able to live up to those expectations that you have, all of them. Everybody might not hit every bullet point, but then that just, that's where
Compromise
comes in. If the relationship is worth that, if the person is worth compromising yourself or your morals, or not your morals,
No,
those
you
should never
should never
change.
compromise.
Those should never change. But just, expectations. Shifting expectations to fit the relationship without compromising your morals.
So, did your expectations change?
For you?
Yeah.
Absolutely. 100% they did. I don't even have to think about that. Absolutely did.
Do you have higher expectations for me or lower expectations?
I had the bare minimum expectations.
In the beginning?
Yeah, I did. I didn't have very high expectations. I didn't. Because you got to think about it.
Yeah.
How did it start? There weren't very. It was one thing that I absolutely needed from you. I didn't need nothing else. And then as it went on, I started adding shit to the list when I saw that you were actually able to, you could handle certain things, and just started adding them to the list. Like, all right, she got that. She can do that. She can do that. She can do that. All right. And then that's when, I put my little profile together for you. And, it shifted a few times, but at the end of the day, like, all of that shit led us to all of this.
Yeah.
So I'm absolutely happy the way that it turned out.
Same.
And I wouldn't change any of it, because it was all, it was all learning.
Yeah, we definitely
and growth.
had to grow through a lot of things.
Yeah, it was learning, it was growth. It let both of us know what it is that we can and cannot accept.
Mm-hmm. What we expect.
Things that we've both forgiven for and overcome, but we know for damn sure that not tolerating that shit ever again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On both sides of the spectrum, and it's like we both know that about each other because we have already gone through it and we already lived it. You know, like them people that talk, and I don't believe that shit at all. Them people that talk that they got, you know, oh no, we've never been through anything like that. Y'all about to break up. Like if y'all don't never go through no shit.
Yeah.
Your
I mean, nobody
relationship-
says you have to go through all the shit that we went
Nah,
through.
but
But
your relationship has to be
something-
tested.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At some point in your relationship, it's gonna have to be tested. You're gonna have to go through some shit together to see if y'all can come out the other side together. And if you can't, then you know that that's just not the person for you.
But I think a lot of people just give up too quickly, too.
Yeah. Well, that's the
Like,
that's
I mean,
that's-
and we're not
that's the-
excluded from
that's
that
the
because
era we're
we've
in.
done that
Nah. Well, yeah.
a few times.
Yeah.
We've given up and thrown our hands up and we're like, all right, enough is enough. I'm not doing this shit anymore.
Yeah, definitely. I was there. I did that.
So did I.
Nah, but I did it. I did it better.
Okay. Anyways.
I did it better.
No, you didn't.
My fuck you was bigger than your fuck you.
No, it wasn't.
My fuck you was way bigger. I just think I did it bigger. I think I did my fuck you better than you did. That's okay. We're beyond that, but my fuck you was better. In any event, we grew through it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like we got back to where we were supposed to be.
That's a lot of work because it's not like you could. Okay, so we're very secure, I think,
What do you mean?
with each
In-
other.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's always a work in progress. It should never be a smooth,
Easy.
like smooth sailing.
Well,
there's got to be something every once in a while that's gonna
yeah, but
piss you off, or
nothing's. I mean,
no,
it should
I'm not
never
saying
be anything-
nothing detrimental like
Yeah.
we've gone through.
Oh no, absolutely. Like your relationship is going to be tested often. You know what I'm saying? Like
So it's work, and people give up
It
too
is.
easily.
it is. Like you have to be willing to. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You got to be willing to fight for your relationship if you want it. If you want your relationship, you got to
Sometimes-
be willing to fight for it. You know what I'm
Sometimes
saying?
one
Like,
person fights a little harder for a little while.
yeah,
Sometimes that's needed.
yeah. Sometimes. Sometimes. I don't. Sometimes. I don't think. I don't believe it should ever be one sided. Like there should never be one
No.
person struggling to hold the relationship together,
No.
and then the other person is just. I don't
But
know,
that's where
what you-
conversation is so important.
Yeah, but then if a person's checked out though, you talking to yourself. If a person is already mentally checked out and emotionally checked out of the relationship,
Yeah,
then you're fighting for nothing.
that's true.
Because it's not.
Because I've been there too, like emotionally checked out. Not with you, but I'm saying emotionally checked out, and you just don't care. So I guess one sided doesn't help.
No, because it's wasted energy. I just gotta I just just get the fuck up and walk away.
I said I'll be right back.
You told me though. You ain't tell them. You gotta be willing to fight. Period. That's it. And if the relationship isn't worth fighting for, then don't waste each other's time. Because that's rude. That's rude as hell
It is.
to waste another person's time. Because they could move on with their life and be happy. Like you don't never want to stop nobody's happiness. Period.
Yeah, that's one thing I could say about myself is I'm not gonna waste anyone's time. I will not waste anyone's time. In the past, I have never wasted anyone's time. Why are you looking at me like that? Anytime that I knew that I was going back to you, they got cut right off.
What about my time?
I was never wasting your time. Your time was the only time I wanted, but I was on your time. So,
Yo, you was.
don't, shut up.
I'm not saying it was right. I'm just saying that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I was moving on my time.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
Wasting my time. You just told the people,
I'm talking from experience.
don't waste
I'm
people's
talking from
time.
experience. Don't waste people's time. I was a time waster.
Yeah.
Not my time.
No, just mine.
Serious. I was wasting my time. But I know that. I own that. I've apologized. I don't think I've ever said sorry for wasting your time. I'm sorry I wasted your time.
Apology accepted.
Yeah, I did. I was a whole asshole.
Yeah,
I was. Sorry.
that's okay.
But yeah, moral of the story is you gotta. I don't know if you're a parent or someone that cares for a young woman.
Figure out what you're supposed to say, because we never
Yeah,
got to that.
but I
If
can't.
anyone has any ideas, they can drop them in
I
the
can't tell.
comment.
Yeah, you're like follow
Because-
up on it or pick up on. I don't think that there's anything that you can actually like. I can't tell y'all what to say. As women, I can't tell y'all what to say, but I do think that once your daughters start to
dating?
show interest, not even daughters. No, we're talking about women.
Yeah.
Once your daughters start to show interest in a relationship with another person, you should have a conversation with them. Have a conversation with them and just give them basics and let the conversation grow from there. You know what I'm saying? Like, give them basics. If you got to tell them, don't have high expectations. If you got to tell them, make sure they treat you right. If you got to tell them, respect the relationship that you're in, respect the person that you're in a relationship with. Like, just start with those basics and then let the conversation grow from there. Like, y'all will figure it out. Your parents already, you've already had tough conversations that had to deal with certain situations. So
Yeah.
that, though, is something that needs to happen, from, mother to daughter.
Now,
Because fathers out there doing
wait a minute. Here's a twist.
get on your job.
Wait a minute, because fathers aren't doing it either.
Whoa.
Fathers are not they're telling their daughters how to be treated by a man. But you're not doing it either by saying this is what you need to do to, teaching them how to treat a man. Neither parent is doing it. So why is it on the mother to do it?
Because she's a woman.
It doesn't necessarily. Okay, what about girls who don't have mothers?
Well, then, then
So
that
it should be any parent that can do it. Why can't it just be both parents?
Okay. Parents,
I
have
think
conversations with your daughters and, help
maybe
them.
it should come from a man.
Uh,
Men are the only people who know what men actually need in a relationship, so the men should be teaching their daughters.
women are the ones that are actually in the relationships with men already that are treating their men certain ways.
What if that's not the right way? Is
But
what
you
I'm
don't know.
saying.
How do you know?
What if you have some mothers who are teaching their daughters differently?
What if you just got a crude ass father that just tells you all kinds of left shit?
Nah, that's true. See, there's no way to.
You know what I mean? Like,
There's no way to do this.
he just tells you all kinds of left shit. Whatever he wants you to do, you do that shit.
That's true.
You do it. Whatever he want. If he want dinner, you cook him dinner. If he want his feet rubbed, you rub his feet. If he need his, yeah, nah, sure, it's just no, because it's.
I knew exactly what you were just
I
gonna
know you
say.
can't. You can't. men out there there's some men out there that are absolutely taking advantage of these women out here in these streets.
Yeah, sadly.
So it shouldn't come from the man. I think it should come from the woman to the daughters. I really do. I really do. Because you gotta think about it like this too. If the woman is in a relationship and she's doing a bunch of shit that she don't really want to be doing,
she's not going to be happy in that relationship either, though.
no. But if she's doing shit that she don't really want to be doing in the relationship, at least when she has a conversation with her daughter, she can tell her daughter not to do none of the shit that she's doing in the relationship.
That's right.
Yeah. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do that.
Yeah.
But mama, you doing it.
Simply be attentive and learn from your man.
Who's it at?
Gary.
Yeah. Be attentive. Learn from you. Yeah. Yeah. Like you pick
Yeah,
up.
because
You
like
pick up
I
on-
know how you want to be treated. For the most, I know how you want to be treated.
I know you do. I know you do. I know you do. It took us a while to understand each other completely. And even now, like, I feel like there's still, like...
Sometimes we're still learning.
Yeah, I feel like...
Like Gary said, learn.
Absolutely. Like, I feel like I still miss, on some... on some shots that I take. Like, I feel like I still miss sometimes, but...
Yeah, but I think we're better at communicating. Like
I'm
yesterday
90
when you hurt my
I'm
feelings.
90%. I'm 90% from the free throw.
Well, yesterday you hurt my feelings.
That was silly as hell. But I acknowledge the fact that you misunderstood what it was that I was saying. Your feelings got hurt, and I apologized for it.
Yeah, but I'm saying it could have went on days, but I've learned to just say, you really just hurt my feelings.
Yeah. And that's what you should be able to do. You should be able to come to me and tell me, like, if I said some shit left that you didn't, that you took away. Or...
Learn your man, not from him. Yeah, that's what yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I've
think you know
learned
me.
different things.
Yeah, because you know me.
Yeah.
And I'm not,
Not learned from you.
Yeah. You've learned me.
Yeah.
Like, my triggers, my hot spots, my mannerisms. Like, you know everything about me. Shut up.
You're not the easiest man to love.
I am so.
No, you're not.
I am so. You're wildin'.
No. Don't let these people
wild,
think
easy to
that
love.
you are so easy to
I'm
love.
wild, easy to love. Yo, I don't need much. I don't need
Super
much.
judgmental.
I am not.
Yes.
Yes, I am. I'm super judgmental. And I try not to.
Your
be.
expectations
I try not to.
of how classy someone should be in the privacy of their own home.
Oh, what? That bourbon shit? Chill, bro. Absolutely not. I'm never just gonna be passive about I'm upstairs. No, I'm not ever gonna be passive about I'm upstairs in the bedroom and you down here in the living room and I can hear
Listen, it could be worse.
I'm never gonna be passive with that. Like, nah, son. Never gonna be passive with that. Ever. Ever. It's not even about class. It's just chill. Like, I'm never gonna be passive with that. No. That's never gonna be, like, anytime that happens, like, I'm gonna feel some kind of way. Every single time. I'm never gonna be used to it. I've accepted it. I'm just never gonna be used to it.
I can't help it.
Yo, you burp like a goddamn trucker, yo. Like, your shit's, like, rival mine. I don't
I mean,
burp
it could
like
be worse. I could be farting.
You could be. But, nah. Chill. Either side of this.
I can't even imagine what it would be like to fart in front of you. See, you're not easy to love.
How is that love? How is that love? That's not love.
I'm just saying.
That's not love. That's not love. It's just leave something behind the curtain. I don't need to see everything. I don't. The burping and the farting and shit, nah. I don't need all of that. I love you and I know it happens. Just randomly get up and go upstairs when, like...
To burp?
No, not that. I know what I'm saying. You get what I mean. Like, we watching a movie, and you get up out of it. You get up in the middle of the movie and you just gotta go upstairs real quick, I'm not gonna ask no questions. I'm not gonna ask no questions.
High expectations.
It's not high expectations. That's polite.
I understand, but
That's
I
being
mean,
polite.
I never heard you fart while you were awake.
Yeah.
In 13 years, I never heard you fart.
Sorry.
That's why I don't fart, because I never heard you fart. If I heard you fart, then I would just fart.
Nah, bro. I don't do that.
You don't fart?
Dude, I don't know what you're talking about. I never even heard that word before.
You don't pass gas?
I don't do none of that. I'm polite. I was raised a certain way. You just don't do certain shit. Not around women. You just don't. Certain things you just don't do around women. That's one of them.
I mean, I appreciate it.
That's never going to change. Like, that's coded in my DNA.
Yeah. Because you have no idea what I've gone through before you. It was horrible.
I don't want to know. That's just fucked up. And I'd fuck a dude up. Like, that's just rude and disrespectful. Like, why would you subject somebody else to that? Like, you got to do it and do it.
Gary said we're frauding.
Frauding. I don't do that.
No, he really doesn't fart.
Not around her.
Yeah, I'm sure he farts.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on, bro. Not around her, though.
I'm doing it and holding her head under the cup. That's exactly what my ex-husband used to do to me. That's what I said. You have no idea.
I'll fuck.
What?
Nah,
That's what he would do.
That's not funny.
He would fart and then hold the blankets over me. It was so disgusting until I was like ready to vomit.
That's just stupid.
Yeah.
Like, where's the comedy in that?
And if I was in the bathroom pooping, he would walk in and try and have a whole conversation with me.
See? Nah. Yo. Y'all are raised different. That's not
disgusting.
That's not okay.
No.
Like, it's just certain things you don't do. Like, me growing up, like, it was, funny as shit growing up when I was with, like, growing up in New York with Stretch and Rob and Herc and all of them, and, like, we all was in the crib together, whatever. Like, we absolutely know who did it. Like, yeah, I smell it. Who? Yeah, that was you. I know what yours smell like. Like, that's growing up. But in a relationship?
See, he said you've never talked to... No, so here's the thing. There's plenty of times where if he's in the bathroom or something, I will go pee with the door open, or I will go in the bathroom and he hates it. Hates it. He will walk right out and not finish the conversation with me.
Absolutely.
I'm just peeing.
No, I don't care. I don't care. Like, certain shit you just don't do. Don't do that in front of me. Don't do it around me. I don't care.
I can't pee.
You could pee. You just can't pee with me in the room. What the fuck? Go to the bathroom. Like, everything you gotta say to me, you can say when you're done using the bathroom. Like, if I'm in the bathroom and I gotta take a shit,
That's
if
different.
there's anybody, even that, chill. Like, anything. If I gotta piss and she's in the room or around me somewhere, so I'll leave the water running.
He does do that.
I want nobody to hear what I'm doing in the bathroom.
It flushes the toilet 8,000 times. I know what you're doing. You
All
don't
right,
have to do
that's
it.
fine. You can know what I'm doing. Let me believe in my head that I'm masking what it is that I'm doing while I'm in the bathroom. There's no reason.
That's
for
what
it.
the poopery is for.
Nah, and then that shit too. Like, that's a dead giveaway what you was doing in the bathroom. You walk in the bathroom, all you smell is shit and potpourri. Like, you know
No,
what the
the
fuck is
poopery
going on.
doesn't make... It's just shot poopery.
You call me what you want, son. I don't do that. Nah, man. For what? You know how anxious I get in the bathroom when I know, like, you know how, like, when you're in the bathroom, you got shit, and you know that it's gonna be loud, like, it's like there's a whole lot of air coming out with it. Yo, I'm wild anxious, dude. Like,
why?
Because I don't want that.
Were you
And then
traumatized
you sitting on the toilet bowl, son, so it echo, like, the whole shit, like, it's just bad.
I mean, in public, like a public
Nah.
bathroom, you have to go.
Still.
If you have to, like...
If I'm
you're
in my
like,
house, nah,
cough,
chill. If
make
I'm in
noise.
my house and I'm by myself in my house,
Yeah.
then whatever. Like, I get out when I gotta get out or whatever. If I know that there's other people in the house, that shit's difficult. It's hard.
Is that why you get
It's
so
hard.
annoyed with me?
It's
like, if
hard
we're
to take-
outside, and I'm like, okay, I gotta poop. And I go,
Hey, yo, like, why you tell me that? I don't need to know. I don't need to know that you gotta go take a shit. Like, you are notorious for that. I'm gonna go poop. Why are you telling me? I don't care. Go to the bathroom. Or just go in the house. Like, I don't need you to give me a play-by-play of what you're doing. It's not cool. I'm not okay with it. Never gonna be okay with it.
is that where you lowered your expectations for me?
Yeah, definitely. That was on the list. The fuck? It's not cool. I don't even know nothing about you having to use the bathroom. No. But anyway,
It's time to go.
yes, it is time to go.
So
Yeah.
long.
Leave on a high
farewell.
note. Stop it. Why are you singing that? Don't sing
You,
that song.
my friend.
Alright, y'all, we out of here. We'll be back next week. Same bat time. Same bat channel. Y'all go ahead and smash the like button, smash the follow button, share. Hashtag smash everything. I'm Curtis Smith,
I am Colleen Smith.
and we are out this piece, and I'm gonna take shit.
Yes, babe.
I'm lying. I'm so lying. I'm not serious at all.
He's going to take a shit.